Hi, this video is for my Nova Online Math 154 students who are working on Activity 1 using dice to model the spread of a disease. I'm going to be recording and posting these videos here so that you can watch them if you need help getting started. But I also noticed that if you click on, and this is the submission link, Module 1, Activity 1, using dice to model the spread of a disease, and I placed this under Module 1 for you. And this is, when you're done with everything, you're going to click on Start Assignment and you're going to submit your Word doc here. I noticed that both the direction that you can download to read and the record sheet where you will be recording your finding, typing your answer, these are both PDF. I would print it out and do it on a piece of paper, scan it and submit it. But I also thought that it may be helpful to have a Word file so that you guys can type it. So I placed that Word file here under Extra Help Videos, Activity 1, using dice to model the spread of disease record sheet. If you cannot find this, just email me, I will email it to you. I'm going to download this, and this is where I'm going to be doing my work, and we'll be submitting when I'm done. Okay, so let me open this up. Okay, so what are we doing here? Record sheet using dice star. I'm gonna go ahead and write my name here. My name is Sue. That is long blank. All right. And it talks about initially infected person, stage 1. What is this? All right. And then some reflection questions. Okay. Now we have to go and read the direction. What are we doing on this activity? So you will need to go download the direction, but we will read it together in this video. Okay. So activity 1. You should have all this on your canvas. I'm going to download the direction and we will go from step 1, all these procedures. And I may try to divide it into, separate videos instead of recording the whole thing. So let me go about 15 minutes in this video and then we'll see how far we can go. Okay, so activity 1, direction, using dice to model the spread of a disease. Okay, you have been invited to a party with 39 other people. So including you, there are 40 people. And it says, oh no, it is discovered after the party, one of the guests has an infectious disease. Oh no, were you infected? Okay, let's see. Really depends, right? Did you shake that hand? Did you talk to that person? How easily is this infectious disease spread? But we're going to use, dice to model the spread. Procedure. We will assign each of the 39 other guests number 1 through 39. Now, I remember doing this assignment activity with my in-person students when I was teaching 154 on campus. I had a couple students who were confusing these numbers with the number of people. Now, hold on. I'm going to go ahead and make up just a new document to talk about what I just read, okay? So say that there are 39 people, okay? And let's say they have their names, the guest names. And then what we are going to do is we're numbering them. Don't do this. Just watch this for me. Let's say that's me. Let's say that we have Michael joining our party. We have Noah. I'm using all my family name. We have Luna, my coworker Bob's there too. Teresa's there too. Let's see who else. My friend Kamisha, everybody there. Let's say this list continues, okay? And what we have is ... 39 people. So let's say we have 39 people here, okay? What we are doing is we are numbering them. Let's just say Michael is guest number 1. Noah is guest number 2. Luna is guest number 3, and so on, okay? So these numbers are just, the assigned numbers for our guest, okay? So let's say number 39, I'm just going to make up a name, Rico. He is going to be my number 39, Okay, so the numbers represents which guest is infected. Okay, so if I say, oh, number 6 is infected, that's Kamisha being infected. If I say number 4 and number 39 are infected, then Bob and Rico just got infected. So just want you to remember, understand that we are numbering these guests. Okay, so I just try to make up some random names to explain what we are doing here in that first procedure. So let me go back and read it. So let me read this and see if this makes more sense. We will assign each of the 39 other guests a number. Number 1 through 39. Oh, look at this. You will be number 40. So, hold on a second. Where's my other Word doc? Okay, hold on. What's that? All right. So, my name is Sue, and Sue is going to be number 40. So, this is going to be your name here. Your name. Okay, you are guest number 40. So if you do a random, I think we're going to be rolling dice here. If number 40 is infected, guess what? You are infected. So that's what's going on. So we have 40 people at the party, okay? But didn't they say one person came to the party infected? So who came to the party infected? All right, not me. All right, let's see. Let's go back and read it. We first need to determine which other guest came to the party with the disease. Good question, right? I mean, who came to the party with this disease? To do this, we will use a random number generator. Okay, we will do that. So we're going to do this randomly. Out of these 40 people, I kind of want to sit here and make up 40 different random names, but I know that will be a waste of time. So I'll just go ahead and go back to this, okay? Use this random number generator, I believe this is, to find a random number between 1 and 39. Look at that. We are excluding ourselves. We are not the sick person who came to the party. It's the other people. It's someone else. So record this number on your record sheet. I'll go ahead and do this with you right now. Click on that link. And let's see who came to the party sick. All right. I'm going to say the minimum number is 1. The maximum number is 39. When I click on generate, it's going to pick one number randomly. I'm sorry. And you and I will have different number. I mean, we may, but all right, let me click on generate. Ta-da! Number 15, I'm going to take a screenshot of this, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot of this. And I will put it on my record sheet, okay? So, initially infected person, I'll go ahead and put that screenshot on my record sheet. How do I do that? Let me see. Picture from file. I mostly use Google Doc. So Word doc, oh, similar though. Okay, so look at this. I took a screenshot of this random number generator. Oh, that's too big. And it even time-stamped it for me. And I don't care how long your document gets. And I really like seeing your screenshots to see where these numbers are coming from. So if you can, please do that for me, because I want to see, like, how do you know number 15 was the infected person? Oh, because we did this random number generator. So who initially came to the party with this disease? In my party, that was guest number 15, whoever that name is. So I'm going to say number 15. I can say guest number 15. That's okay. Or you can just say the number or number 15. But okay, so we know what's going on. We know how to identify the initially infected person using this random number generator. All right, let's see. What else are we doing? Let me go back and read the direction, okay? I have so many of these open. Okay, I think this is it. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so to find the random number between 1 and 39, I did that and my random number was 15. What was your random number? That number needs to be typed up in that second line after your name. Record this number on your record sheet. Just like this. Ta-da! And I even attached my screenshot. All right, what's next? This will be the guest with the disease. Okay, so whoever gets in contact with number 15 in my party are gonna get sick. Okay, let me keep going. Next, we use a dice to simulate the variability of the number of infected people. Now, what does that mean? Let me keep on reading. The number of newly infected people caused by each infected people at each step is determined by the value of tossing a fair dice. So the infection rate is not fixed. Okay, so this is what's happening. We're going to roll a six-sided die. Okay, if you see 1 or 2 showing up on your dice roll, that's a happy ending. Okay, not an ending. That's a good news, because rolling a 1 or 2 means we have 0 newly infected people. So if I really want to keep my party infection free, I really hope to roll 1 or 2 every stage, because I don't want to infect anybody, okay? But let's say you roll the die and you get 3 or 4. That means one person will get infected. But now we gotta read this part very carefully. The number of newly infected people caused by each infected people at each step. Oh, okay. So now I hope this is making sense. When I roll 1, when I roll 3 or 4, that means whoever is sick, and there may be more than one person sick, like it may be 3 people sick, each of them will be infecting one other person, okay? So the more sick people we have, the more newly infected people we will have. Now, if this isn't making sense right now, I will do the dice roll and show you how this will go, okay? But if you see 3 or 4, you're gonna have 1 newly infected person per infected people that you already have at this party. Now, worst case scenario, guys, if we roll 5 or 6, oh no, then each sick person, okay, at each step will infect will newly infect 2 more people, okay? I'm not sure if I'm making sense right now, but hey, if I'm not making sense, I will show you how this will go by going over stage 1 now, okay? But I just want you to remember, we're gonna be rolling dices, and then depending on what we see, 1 and 2 is easy because nobody's getting sick. If I roll 3 or 4, well, we're gonna have to identify 1 new sick person per infected people that we already have. And if we roll 5 or 6, then each of these sick people are out there infecting 2 people, okay? All right, let's look at stage number 1. It says, use the random number generator to generate a list of numbers. What is this number going to do for us? Let's read. You should generate 40 numbers between 1 and 40 in one column. We now use 40 numbers since you are included in this spread of the disease. Record these numbers on your list. On your list, cross off the number of the initially infected person you found in stage 1. What is this list about? This list is the order in which people will become newly infected. Guys, I don't want to catch this infection, so I want number 40 to be listed last, but it's a random, so we're not going to know. So take a look at what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm going to go make that list for my assignment. I'm going to click on this list and this link, and I will say generate one set with 40 unique random integers in each. Each integer should have a value between 1 and 40, both inclusive, okay? Number the set sequentially, use comma separate. I don't think I want it sequentially. What does that mean? I want it to be like all random order. You know what I mean? Now let me try just going with the default setting. But if it says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way up to 40 in order, I will come back and unclick this first box. Okay? Let me just click on get set. Oh, see guys, that's not what I want. Because when I said order it sequentially, it literally gave me number 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not what we want. We don't want first person to be infected is not guest number 1, second person is guest number 2. I mean, I like it because I will be the last person getting infected, but that's not how things will go. So I want you to go back for me. Okay, sorry. Go back and keep everything the same. Generate one set with 40 unique random integers in each. Integers should have value between 1 and 40, but click on, well, unclick number the sets sequentially. We don't want these numbers to appear in order. We want the random order. All right. Or maybe this one too. Let's get rid of this too. Sort the member of each set in ascending order. Like, I don't want any order. I want random order. So don't order it anyhow, okay? I think this will fix the problem, okay? Click on get set. This looks good to me. I think I will go ahead and take a screenshot of this, and then I will also copy this, okay? I took a screenshot of this, and then I'll put this one over here. You give me 1 second, I'm trying to read this. I just want to keep everything that I create as I'm doing this activity in one file so that I can go back and look at it. Because if I close the browser, those will be gone. I will also copy the list. Okay, take a look. I'm going to come over here and I will copy the list. These are text. So I will copy this and I will put this over here. Here's my list. My list. And I did Control V. Okay. So this is the order people will get sick at my party. Okay. I don't like how the fonts are different size. Let me go fix the font size real quick. Okay, that looks good. All right, let me see. So remember at my party, guest number 15 came to the party sick. So I'm gonna go down here and find number 15 and cross him out because he's already sick. He or she is already sick. You do the same thing for me. Number 15 came to the party sick. What was your first number? Get rid of that number. Just put a strike through. I use this button right there. You don't have to highlight it. But now I have, what's this? 39 different people who can get sick, right? All right. If these people get sick in this order, number 8 will be the first one to get sick. Number 14 will be the next person. Who is the safest? Oh, number 35 is gonna be the last person getting infected. Okay, so hopefully you guys are following okay with everything. Let me see how long I've been going in this video. I don't want each video to be too long, so let me see real quick. All right, maybe a couple more minutes. I've been going for 18 minutes. So I'll go maybe like the next step and then I'll pause, okay? All right, going back to the activity direction. Okay. And I have a class starting at 1 o'clock, so I think I'll just try to do a little more. Okay, now it says roll a fair die. If you do not have die, you roll a virtual die here. Okay, if the die shows 1 or 2, you have no newly infected people. Oh, that's what I hope. That's gonna be easy, okay? Leave the stage 1, newly infected people, blank on your record sheet and move on to stage 2. But if I roll the die and it shows 3 or 4, then I have 1 newly infected person. Write down the first non-crossed off number on your list And that number for me would be number 8. Guest number 8 will get sick if I roll 3 or 4. Okay. If the die shows 5 or 6, then remember I have 2 newly infected people. My guest, those will be guest number 8 and guest number 14. So let's see how infectious my party is. I'm gonna go ahead and click on this, and then I will roll a 1 virtual die. You know why? Because I only have 1 sick person so far. If I have 5 sick person, I'm gonna have to roll 5 die. But let me roll 1, because we all only have 1 sick person coming to our party so far. All right, roll the die. I'm really hoping I see 1 or 2. Oh, yes, I'm lucky. All right, look at this, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take a screenshot of this. My party is so far, it's not infection free, 1 person sick, but it's not that bad. I'm gonna go ahead and put this new screenshot. This is a proof that I have no infection after stage number 1. Ah, what was that? Okay. Why is it flipping? Okay. So what will I say for stage 1 newly infected people? I will say none. I'm gonna say none. And I can tell them the reason, because I rolled 2. Okay, does that make sense what we are doing here? Okay, if I rolled, whoopsies, I zoomed in way too much. If I rolled 3, then I would have said guest number 8 is sick. If I rolled 4, I would have said guest number 8 got newly infected. If I rolled 5 or 6, then I would have said guest number 8 and guest number 14 are sick. Okay, all right. I have to go now, but I will come back and show you my progress and how my party gets so infectious after stage 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Hold on, what's this? I'm gonna go ahead and do this table and I'll stop. Total number of people infected at the end of stage 1. Hey, I have no newly infected person, but I have 1, right? I have 1 guest, and who initially came to the party sick. So I have 1 guest who is sick at the end of stage 1. Now this number will change, okay? Because I'm gonna have to go 1 plus another different number. I'm really hoping that I see 0 again, but I don't think that's gonna happen at the end of stage 2, 3, 4, or 5 or 6. Okay, but we'll continue in another video. And I'm probably gonna ask you to type up the reflection yourself, but I want to show you a couple more steps. Okay, all right, I'll come back soon.